What is up? Let me. Oh, welcome to another episode. Just there we go. Alright, so looks like we're all set up. Andrew said he is on his way, so I thought I would, maybe start going over the books I got. I did actually I read 2 books this week, 2 number ones, so I'll be reviewing that, giving my thoughts, and I picked up, this was kind of a week, yeah. So it's kind of a light week, not much. Only got a handful, or got some books, but not like crazy. It wasn't a ton that came out this week, so 2 that I did read. What's up? Someone's here. Talk to me. The 2 that I did read were, I read King in Black and I also read Knock 'em Dead. So I will be reviewing, giving my thoughts on those 2. Yeah, and so I mean, obviously, King in Black is very interesting, and it's there was a lot of setup to a possible big, gigantic. I mean, it's basically setting up a huge null fight or something. You saw a lot of people, a lot of superheroes in there. The X-Men showed up, which you can see on the cover. It's not a spoiler. The cover has the X-Men on it, so you know that from the start. And then Knock 'em Dead was interesting. I don't know. I'll probably. I don't know. It's interesting. It's like about a stand-up comedian, or about a guy who wants to be a stand-up comedian. And I mean, other than that, like the number one, it was a lot of setup. So I'm not sure if this is a limited series. I mean, it probably is, but I mean, I might give it another shot, number two, just to see what it's about a little more. But uh, so yeah, I see someone's here. I don't know, like speak. You can. Oh wait, shoot. What the hell's happening? Hello. All right, now we got two people in here. Let's see if we can get some more people in here. All right. So, um, the other books I picked up Null, number one, which I think is just like a bunch of the Venom books combined. I also picked up the one of the variant covers for King of Black, which I thought was really cool. So that's why I picked that one up, just because I thought it was a cool cover. Uh, then I obviously picked up Batman and Catwoman number one. And then I picked up Tales from the Dark Multiverse, Wonder Woman, War of the Gods, number one. If I had more time, I would have read this one and Batman and Catwoman, but then I picked up that Texas Blood, number six. I think there were seven in that Texas Blood. So then I got Batman 104. Got Miles Morales Spider-Man 21. Champions Outlawed number 3. I got Modoc Head Games number 1. Which this book's interesting because this book is written by the guys who are doing the animated show on Disney Plus. So I'm thinking that this book, this series is going to closely tie in with the show. What was that? I thought I heard a phone or something. When I got Deceased Dead Planet number 6 of 7. So I got Firepower number 6. And I got The Boys Dear Becky number 7. Got Justice League Endless Winter number 1. And last but not least, got Strange Adventures number 7 of 12. So, I'll read that after 12 comes out. And then I can review that book. We can talk about more about Null and not Null, King in Black and Malcolm Dead. I mean, Malcolm Dead was interesting. It was just, I'm not sure what they're trying to go for, like where where they're going with the book. Like what kind of book is it just supposed to be like? It's Andrew.
What's up?
What's up?
Well, let me get some volume here. How's it going, my friend?
It's going good.
That's always good to hear. Gotta grab my stack of books. How we doing today? How's your week been? I haven't gotten to hang out too much lately.
Yeah, it's been fine. I mean, not much to do still, so.
Yeah, they're slowly shutting things down over here again.
Yeah, I think there's talk about them shutting it down. Well, like they've started restricting like dine-in eating in anymore.
Yeah, we can't do that again. I was able to go to a restaurant for about a week, eat inside, and then they shut that down.
Yeah, so.
But I got to go to my favorite restaurant twice before they shut it down, so we were happy about that.
Yeah. Yeah, I think now it's 10 people.
Yeah,
inside. So I don't know. I mean, we'll see. I guess just what. And then I'm hearing like some things about like what they're gonna do.
Right.
Hey, K Titus.
Okay.
What what Joe Biden's gonna do?
We'll see
Like
what happens.
rumors about what he's gonna do. Like I think the first 100 days he's gonna make it like a law to wear a mask.
Yeah, I'm sick of masks, but whatever. Everybody
Well,
already has the law to wear a mask, so that's kind of stupid in general. It's supposed to be a temporary thing until they get rid of this crap.
right, and yeah, right now, but like, I think it would be like you could go to jail if you're not wearing a mask.
Yeah, because cops totally care about that. That's just like
But all,
they put a curfew
well,
in my state for being in before 10, and you can't leave between the hours of 10 p.m. and 5 a.m. But yeah, cops don't even care. The cops are like, we have other things to deal with than people out at night, because the virus only comes out at night, apparently.
oh well, yeah, that's the other stupid thing. Like there are things that don't make sense, but
Completely.
I don't know. As long as like they don't close down the stores, like that's fine. I mean, it's cold as hell anyway, so you don't want to be outside when it's unnecessary. So, so I was saying I read this week. I read King in Black and Knock 'Em Dead.
King in Black was awesome. I loved it. They did really good bringing in that story. I
Yeah,
didn't read Knock 'Em Dead. Is that the one that Bueller did a cover for?
I'm not sure, but it's the one about stand-up comedian.
No, I didn't get that one.
Yeah, I saw it.
You
I
suggest
saw it at the shop, and I thought it was interesting.
Oh yeah. So since you've read it, do you suggest me grabbing it?
Uh, the first issue was a lot of setup, so
Okay.
I'm not sure where the story's going. If
Oh,
I
that's
think it, I think it actually might be written by some comedians. So I'm not sure if it's like an I'm dying up here kind of thing. I'm not.
fine for not wearing a mask. That's ridiculous. Ooh, no, I wouldn't pay
Yeah.
it. I don't have that kind of money.
Well, that's the thing. It's. I mean, listen. It should be. People should be wearing masks because there are people who are at risk out there, and you don't know who is at risk or not.
Oh, trust me, I wear
But
masks. I got plenty of these stupid things. I wear them. I
no, I know.
respect others. I just really personally hate them. They make it hard for me to breathe.
Well, yeah, and that's why when you're outside, I think it's ridiculous to wear a mask.
No, so
You know,
if you're outside in a non-crowded place, away
right?
from people, you don't need a mask. But like, let's say you're walking through the busy streets of New York, then I would suggest it because there's people everywhere.
Right. Yeah. If you're in like a
Like in
very
my town,
crowded.
you're gonna walk a mile before you see another person walking on the road. People don't walk around. It's not as common in my area. People still
Right.
walk and they ride the bus and take bikes and stuff, but you're not next to other people.
Yeah. I mean, it's basically. And in like China, it's different because they already wear masks.
Right. And
Like a lot of Chinese and
I don't
Korean people,
understand
they wear masks.
I don't understand how all these crazy diseases come out of China. Like, what the hell are they doing over there? SARS.
Well, I think it's just quality. I think it's just lack of quality control.
I don't know what it is, but it seems all these stupid diseases tend to come from China.
I think it's just lack of quality control. And
But anyways, we're here to talk about comic books. I'm tired of COVID in the real world, so let's talk about some comic books. Were you able to get a copy of Daredevil 25?
no, I was not.
So I didn't get the A cover, but I was able to get the B nullified cover. I could have gotten the A cover, but it was marked up to like $18, and the B cover was marked up to 13. So I just stuck with the B cover because it's a big key apparently, and everybody's worried about missing out on it. It's the start of a new arc. It's a 25th book, which a lot of books these days don't make it to 25 issues, so that's a highlight in itself. But the story was really good too. I enjoyed that book. So, I mean, it was worth the money. I wish I had it on my pool list, but I heard Daredevil's having an awesome run, and I'm going to continue picking it up.
Cool. Yeah, I guess. I mean, I did hear. I think I overheard someone asking about a book and saying that it was sold out. So maybe that was it.
Because it was a Marvel screw up. So somebody was saying that when they have a big book like this, they used to oversend it to shops knowing it was going to be hot.
Right.
And they don't do that anymore. So they didn't give any details to the shops about this book being, a big deal. And they ordered their normal amount, and then it's a hot book, and everybody wants to get it.
Right. Yeah.
They're already working on a second printing for it.
Well, that's what they do. They immediately put out a second printing like 2 weeks later. And then.
Strange Academy. That had a lot of, 7 or 8 different first issues?
Yeah. Yeah, Strange Academy had a bunch of second, third, fourth. And same thing with Thor. Yeah, Thor had a bunch of them too.
And I mean, they're both really good books, so I understand why.
Which makes sense because, you know what, that only helps people who collect.
Now, since you read King in Black, are you reading Thor at all?
No.
Because if you don't, or if you read King in Black and you're wondering where Thor is, it tells you in Thor 9 and 10 why Thor doesn't come up.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I realized it was probably something to read.
Because they mention it like, hey, where's Thor at? We could really use his help.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, he's probably on his own adventure or mission or whatever. And it's like, no, you read Thor 10, you'll find out what's going on with Thor. Which was, I have been reading Thor. I have every issue. I started at, I want to say, issue 4. Got all the issues, then read them. But, yeah, Thor has been a good good book. It slowed down, and I want to say issue 6 when they went to the next arc, or issue 7. Yeah, and it was like a 2-issue mini arc. But this Thor, this has been a good story. This is Prey Part 2, and obviously you can tell that's not our normal Thor.
No.
But yeah, if you got the chance or if you picked it up, read it. It's pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah. What actually an interesting thing, because I picked up the new Strange Adventure 6.
I think
So,
7 just
or
came.
7. Yeah,
I didn't
7.
get Strange
That's it.
Adventure 7, and I mean, I'm actually reading that too. I'm on like the 4th or 5th issue. I'm a little behind, but I forgot to grab that. They'll have it next week when I go.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure they will. But so I was watching on HBO Max, I was watching Stargirl.
Okay. I haven't
I
been out
I
yet.
originally I thought for some reason it was like a CW show,
Okay.
but it's not. It's like on the level of like a Doom Patrol or a Titans.
See,
I
I have
think it.
HBO Max now, but I haven't watched any of the DC shows on it just yet. I've only checked out the Harley Quinn cartoon, which is pretty damn funny.
Yeah. So like I was watching that show and it takes place in like a small town in
Okay.
like Kansas or Kentucky or something. And I think in Kentucky. And on the movie theater, on the display, it said Strange Adventures.
Yeah. Huh.
So I thought that was like an interesting, like Easter egg, maybe to something that's going to be coming.
Possibly.
Maybe they already have a show in the works and they're just,
Waiting on it.
yeah, waiting to announce it. But that would be cool.
I heard DC finally announced a bunch of their creative teams and different comic books coming out in March. I haven't actually gotten to look into that, but I heard they finally announced it.
What do you mean?
So for the longest time, nobody knew what's going on in March with DC after Future State.
Oh, you mean comics wise? Haley.
Yeah, comics wise, because Future State's basically taking over in March or in January and February, and then it's ending, and they didn't know what was past Future State. So hopefully it clarifies things. We'll see. I haven't checked into it yet. But speaking of DC, we got Deceased.
Oh, yeah, I got that. I
And
don't know. I don't remember if I have all of them, though.
if you don't, you should find the ones you're missing. This has been a really, really good read. I read the first
Yeah.
series, and I've read everything up to this one, and dang, it's good. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah. Did you pick up MODOK?
So I did pick up MODOK, but I only got one cover of MODOK, and it was the one I would enjoy the most, which is the Scotty Young MODOK cover.
Oh, yeah. I think they only had the regular one there.
If it was just a regular one,
The
I
A cover.
wouldn't have even grabbed it. I literally bought
Well,
it just for the cover. I
so,
may read it, but I mean, it's really thin. It looks like I might read it, but I didn't have plans on reading it.
it's written, Patton Oswalt is one of the writers. And he's doing the MODOK show.
Okay.
So I think that this book is going to very much tie into the show.
Right.
So I think that could be interesting.
Huh. I didn't know there was
Like,
going to be a show. But
yeah, I think it's going to be animated on Disney Plus. So that'll be interesting. What else did you pick up?
oh, I got a whole bunch. So we got Batman, Catwoman,
I got that one.
which was interesting. It was a weird read because it jumps through time multiple times throughout the book. But the art was really good. I enjoyed the art. Confused a little bit about the story, but the art was really good.
Okay.
Let's see. We got The Walking Dead Deluxe #4, which is pretty much on my list. Weekly, I've been getting this one, or monthly, whatever rate it comes out. I've been getting
Yeah.
Walking Dead 4. I like the colored edition. I missed out on the first run, and it looks like they're gonna do a full, complete run of all the Walking Dead in color. Which, hey, I'm not complaining. I'll get them all. Let's see. Oh, this was a good read. And in issue #1, we got Erratic. This one,
Yeah, I didn't pick that one up.
so it's only 5 issues. They're teenage high school boy, just normal dude, ends up having powers, but he can only use his powers for, I think it's either 10 or 15 minutes a day before, they're sucked up. So definitely interesting concept there. Time management of your powers, see what you can do to help the world or your high school. And kind of,
Yeah, that's like our man in DC. He has like his powers are controlled by an hourglass.
yeah,
So he has his powers for an hour a day.
right.
So
I get it.
it's similar concept.
Yeah. I've heard there's other concepts that are similar. Let's see. We got Red Atlantis #1 or number two,
Okay.
#2. Excuse me. I read #1 last month. Really enjoyed it, and really enjoyed this one. I wasn't expecting for it to take that turn, but yes, I'm all in for Red Atlantis. This is a good one
I
too.
didn't see that one. I don't think. I know I picked up #1, but I didn't see. I'll have to check and see if it's. Sometimes they get late shipments. So.
All right, next up we have Spy Island #4. This was the last book of this series. Also a really, really good damn book. I wasn't expecting it to end like that, but it's still 1 through 4 held my attention. I really enjoyed the story.
All right. Cool. Maybe I'll.
Yeah,
If
Spy
my
Island.
store has them, I'll pick them up.
Well, it's definitely worth the read. I mean, you could read all 4 in probably an hour. But it's really cool. It has a bunch of like custom like advertisements that go with the storyline, and it's just a trip. It's a really good book. I enjoyed it. I don't want to give any details away about it. Let's see. Of course, I'm pretty much getting everything Kirkman's doing. We got Firepower
Yeah.
#6.
I got firepower.
Really digging that one.
Did you get did you get Endless Winter?
I did get Endless Winter. I haven't had the chance to read it yet, but I did get it. Let's see. And I only got the regular cover. Boom.
Yeah, that's the cover I got. Oh my god.
The snow, it's December, makes sense.
Then I got The Boys. The Boys.
The Boys. You know, I haven't even grabbed a Boys book. I figure since I missed out on the first issue, I wasn't gonna grab it. I've only watched the first season. I mean, it's a good show. I really enjoy the concept and everything, but I don't have to read it too. I'm trying to be stricter with myself of all the titles I get.
Yeah, I guess that. Did you get Champions?
I did. That's actually in my hand. Just because I'm being strict, I still get too much. Got Champions. Haven't read Champions yet, but I'm still digging the Outlawed story. Next, this is a cool number one. The Union.
Yeah, my store didn't have that one.
It's a King in Black tie-in. How did they not have it? But so it only ties into King in Black in the last couple pages, but it makes a big impact to this team in general. I enjoyed it. I give it like a 3.5, 4 out of 5.
All right. What else? Did you get Null?
I did not get that Null book. It was the Null Legacy or whatever. As Venom 1 or Venom 3 for the
it's a bunch of different books.
Yeah, I didn't get that one. Hey, calm your butts down.
Yeah, Venom 3, Venom 4, Venom 25, and Web of Venom Carnage 4.
Yeah, I mean, I only started reading Venom at issue 25 or 24, something like that. So, I mean, if I wanted to get it, I might get it next week. I was at my budget for this week. But let's see. We got Batman 104.
Yep, got that one.
Because, you know, I pull Batman. Let's see. We got Batman, The Adventures Continue, number 7. I'm pretty sure this came out last week, but I just grabbed it this week. It was book 5 of Devil's Highway.
Yeah, that came out last week. I have to go through. I mean, like I've always said, I have to go through my books to find the issues of the stuff that's wrapping up. It's like Devil's Highway is wrapping up, Deceased is wrapping up, Strange Adventures is wrapping up.
Strange Adventures still has like 5 more issues.
They're going but well, yeah, that's true. And 5 more months the way it comes out. So it's not really wrapping up.
I don't know if it's going to come out on January or February for Strange Adventures because they're doing all future state.
Oh, I'm
It's
sure it is. It's
unless
a different.
because I heard they're only doing Black Label outside of Future State. So if it's not a Black Label book, it might not come out. I'm not sure.
It's a Black Label.
Oh, okay, then yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it would make sense. Everything that's not Black Label would be a tie-in to Future State. Probably. You know. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to. When does Future State start?
January. I don't know the
Okay.
date, but January.
So I'll have to tell my LCS to put everything Future State on my pull list.
You're gonna do it like that, huh? Ooh.
Well,
I mean, it's only like 30 something books, but that's a lot of books for 2 weeks or 2 months.
well, it sounds like that's gonna be pretty much all the books anyway.
Maybe.
You know, at least DC wise. I mean, I haven't really picked up that much outside of like the Joker War, DC wise. You know, and obviously the Black Label stuff. But other than that, I've sort of stayed away from the non Joker War books. Unless it's like going to be a key issue. If it's a key issue, I pick it up. You know, just to
Right.
have. And then, I mean, you know, the only books that I plan on getting every issue are the miniseries. Because I'm not committing to getting like 200 books of one thing. I don't need to do that. You know, if I want to read it, I could read like, you know, digitally or paperback or whatever.
Right. Let's see. I got a couple more books to show off. Little stack here. Let's see. We got Sacred Six, number 5.
Yeah, I have not seen that one. Or if they do have it, it's like late.
Yeah, it's a Dynamite book, so it's hit or miss if people's shops get it. Let's see. We got Tales from a Dark Multiverse, Wonder Woman, War of the Gods.
Yep, got that one.
The one shot, and then I think next week the Flash Point one comes out.
Yeah.
And see, now I need to, because I'm slimming down on what titles I'm getting. I grabbed King of Black, I grabbed The Union, and I grabbed Atlantis Attacks number 5. And yeah, I didn't need to get this book, but I did anyways because it was a King of Black title. Does it play a huge role in King of Black? Not really that I've seen. But we'll see. X Factor number 5. We got Batman Superman number 14, which that cover is pretty sick.
Yeah. Those came out this week.
What? Yeah, these ones I got these this week. Or they could have came out last week. But I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe last week, because.
Well, I think Batman's last week, and then I know this one's last week. Harley Quinn, Part 2.
Oh yeah,
The Batman White Knight presents,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, the White Knight one, yeah.
But yeah, so that's everything I got this week. I enjoyed pretty much everything I've read. Um, but I haven't read everything in my stack just yet. We'll get there eventually.
Yeah, I have to, I had off yesterday, so, but, I didn't end up having time to do anything.
Right.
I didn't end up reading yesterday, so I read the 2 books this morning.
Okay.
The King in Black and Knock 'em Dead, because the guy at my LCS said that Knock 'em Dead was pretty good, which I think it it was interesting enough where like you could read the next book, but I don't know if it's like
Gonna hold your attention.
yeah, it's not like the last Ronin. The
Oh,
last
Last Ronin.
Ronin was a lot of setup, but like it left you.
Last
It
Ronin.
ended.
Read a book. There's all kinds of reasons.
Well, yeah, but there was also an ending. It ended where it was like, oh, what's gonna happen next?
Oh yeah.
This one, there was like, no, I'm not sure what the story's gonna be yet.
Right. Yeah. Last Ronin was definitely one of the best books of the year. And if you're comparing everything to that book, that's not a way to do it.
No, that was just like the one that, where it's like, where the book is a lot of setup, I guess.
Right.
And then, but it's still, the ending of the book leaves you going, okay, I definitely want to read the second book.
Right.
Knock 'em Dead didn't really have that.
Okay.
That's what, like.
It's like, do I really want to read the second book? Yeah, I get you.
Yeah, or I mean, it'll probably be one of those books that'll be available.
Right.
So,
That's
you
not just
know,
sell out in a day.
right. So you could probably wait and hear some people talk about the second issue. And if they were going like, it's going to be a really good series, then you could go back and pick it up.
Right. Do, 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 do,
So,
do, 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 do.
you know, and of course, I picked up that Texas Blood.
That Texas Blood. I think I'm gonna wait for the trade because that's issue what, 5 or 6?
6.
Yeah, I think I'm waiting on the trade for that one.
Yeah, I had that on my pull list from issue 1, so
Okay.
I have all of them, you know, again, once I am able to find all of them, then I'll read them, but I'm not sure. I think it's a 7-issue miniseries. I'm
Okay.
not sure.
Then that works perfectly for a trade weight.
Yeah. So, other than that, I don't know. Do you know what's coming out next week?
Next week, I have a couple things. Let me find my notebook because I just wrote it, I think, the other day. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, my notebook, I used to fill up the whole page. Now it's like barely getting a little bit after the half the page, so it's getting there. Let's see. So we got Miles to Go #3 coming out, and this is just stuff on my list. Seven Secrets #5, Origins #2, American Vampire 1976 #3. We got a death metal book coming out. What is it? Last Stories of the DC Universe. We got Detective Comics 1032, Flash 767, which is part 2 for the Endless Winter.
Okay.
And then we have Endless Winter part 3, which is called the Superman Special. So you're getting part 2 and 3 of the Endless Winter next week. Supposedly, The Last Ronin second print comes out next week. Crossover 2, Spider-Man 54, Newb #1, which is a King in Black tie-in.
Oh, okay.
Venom #31, which is a King in Black tie-in. Star Wars #9, and Strange Academy #6. Those are what I'm pulling next week.
Oh, Strange Academy.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're too similar. Strange Academy and Strange Adventures.
Right.
It's the title.
Different companies, though.
Yeah. Different companies, same. But yeah, I mean, it's.
Those are the books on my list. Do you have anything specifically you're looking for?
I'm not even sure what's coming out next week.
You haven't watched your Billy Reviews video yet?
No.
I watch Billy's review
I'm
video and I watch Bueller's every time because sometimes I've noticed one or the other will miss certain titles. And it's not their fault. I mean, there's 100 and freaking sometimes 200 books coming out every week. So I watch
here.
lists just so I can make sure I'm not missing out on anything.
So let's see. Next week is the 9th. So we got Detective Comics, Flash, Spider-Man, Venom, Avengers 39 comes out. That's Phoenix. One of the Phoenix books.
I don't think I've gotten any of those Phoenix covers. Like I said, I'm trying to cut down on the amount of stuff I get.
Star Wars #9.
I am getting both covers for that because I'm a sucker for the figure covers. I really dig the figure covers. And then I also think the A cover for it looks really good.
TMNT 112 comes out.
Yep, a new Turtles book. Only turtle I pull though is the Last Ronin right now.
Yeah. We got.
Are you in the collectible swap thing?
No, I haven't done that yet. Just because I don't know. I feel like it takes time.
Doesn't take much time. I mean, I have to finish my video. It's supposed to be coming out on the 7th, I want to say. So pretty soon. I got to do that today, most likely.
What else comes out? Oh, Sweet Tooth comes out. Sweet Tooth #2.
Oh, okay. See, I don't have that on my list, and I was reading the first one.
DC's Very Merry Multiverse.
Actually, I had that on my list. I
That
started to
sound
put it off.
it
Well,
sounds like a Christmas special.
that's exactly what it is.
Uh Homesick Pilots #1.
That one's on my list.
Uh Year Zero #2 comes out.
I'm not on that book for some reason. I never got onto the first one, so I didn't jump in with the second. I might have got the first issue for the second one, but I don't.
Hero the Heroes at Home #1. It's a Marvel book. I wonder what that is.
Stay at home during the COVID crap.
Probably, maybe.
No, that's exactly what it is.
Oh, that's exactly what it is.
How the heroes are staying at home during COVID too.
Ay.
Something like that, yeah.
Huh. That's interesting. Sleeping Beauties #4 and 5 come out on the same day.
Huh. Must have been a book that got pushed back.
That's, I
And there's
guess, unless it's a second printing or something. Uh,
or it could be a second printing.
Getting It Together #3.
Firepower 1 and 2 came out on the same day.
Oh yeah. Piecemeal #1. Let's see what else. There's Sam and His Talking Gun #1. That sounds interesting.
It does. I want to know what his gun has to say. Bang.
So, Bite Size #1. That I doubt whether my shop will have that. From Artists, Writers, and Artisans.
AWA Upshot. Yep.
Oh, that's what AWA is? So they might have that one. They have AWA books there sometimes.
There's hit or miss.
Lady Death comes out. Lady Death Blasphemy Anthem #1. Postal. Okay, I'm not sure. Fearless Dawn from Albatross. Machine Girl Encoded #1. Murder Hobo #1 comes out.
So it's a different Murder Hobo because Murder
Yeah,
Hobo already came out, and this is another one.
right. It's Murder Hobo all at the Dragon Shaft.
Yeah, I wasn't able to find the first Murder Hobo anyways when that came out like 5 months ago.
Yeah. So, and then that's it. Seems like.
Yeah, it's a light. It seems like it's a light December.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if is that how it always is, or
Yeah, from what I've heard, December is usually a lighter month, prepping for all the new stuff coming out in January.
okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
And then they get their little specials and this and that. Yeah.
All right. Well, so maybe it'll be a week for me to do some more
Back issues and reading.
back issues and just going through like the 50-cent bins and stuff.
Oh yeah, there you go. 50-cent bins. I haven't seen one of those in a while.
The problem is like the 50-cent bins at the shop now are like overflowing. So they have them like stacked. You know, they have the short boxes
Dude, I
and
wish I
then
could find
have
some.
other books on top of it.
That's crazy.
So it's like hard to go through
In a time
them when they're
here.
not it. Well, yeah, it's easier. Hey, Burke. Hey, Steve.
What up?
K-State is playing, guys. Okay, great. Good for them. So, but yeah, so it makes it harder to go through them when they're not in boxes, you know?
Right.
So,
Yeah, I love it. I love that the comics do this for TV shows, but the TV shows never do it for the comics. So this is a book that I had sitting on my desk. It's my cousin's book. But at the very bottom, it's talking about Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. right there at the bottom. And you've never heard Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. ever talk about any comic books. But they want to put the comic books in the TV shows. Yeah.
yeah, well, I wonder. We're doing good. I'm doing good. Steve.
Yeah. Doing fantastic. I've been busy with work, but I'm finally off for the weekend. So yeah, I get it. It's been busy as hell.
Yeah.
Retail life. This is my first actual weekend off in like a month.
Yeah, well, now's a big time for retail.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've been doing 6 or 7 day weeks. Like last time, I did a 10 day straight or 14 day straight or something like that. Yeah, I'm tired. I'm relaxing, having a good old time.
Yeah. Yeah, I have a couple of days off because I didn't really take days off since I was working from home. So you know, like, and
Right.
there wasn't anywhere to go. So really, what was the point? But I had like
And I
a
feel bad.
couple.
I've been missing Steve's Thursday shows because usually he goes on Thursday nights, and I have to go to bed early on Thursdays because I have a truck to unload at midnight. So I go to bed early and I miss all the Thursday evening entertainment, which usually drags me into being tired as hell on Friday. And I usually miss Friday night stuff too because, I'm old now.
Yeah.
I work with a bunch of like 18 and 19-year-olds, and I'm 32. So yeah, I'm old now.
Yeah, well, that's. I feel I don't. Yeah, I mean, working retail has got to be tough.
I run the back room, so I don't have to deal with the customers too often, but I still do.
Oh, I mean, I guess that's something. Yeah. I mean, probably, I mean, I feel like, depending on where you work, like dealing with customers could be a good thing.
Oh, it all depends on the customer. Sometimes I have people that
Yeah,
know what they want, and then I have people that have no clue. You have all those different types of customers. But I work at a sporting goods store, so I enjoy what I do for the most part.
yeah. Well,
I sell
that's
fun. I sell fun. That's how they explain it. We sell fun.
okay. Well,
Then again, like fishing is
fun's,
fun to me.
fun's good.
All the
So
sporting gear you need, all that crap.
yeah. So I don't know. That's really all I have.
Yeah, me too. Sorry I was late. Like I said, I was tired and I slept in. But thank you for having me as always, my friend. It's
Yeah.
been fun. And
So
thank everybody for stopping in and watching.
yeah, thanks to K Titus, Lisa, and Steve. They were the only ones that showed
Hey,
their
they're the only
face.
ones that talked, but there's other people in here.
Yeah, I saw like the numbers, but
Fluctuating.
I find that's weird to me, especially on the StreamYard side, because sometimes you'll see it says 0, but you'll have one person here.
Right.
So
I watch it from the YouTube.
I don't know.
Well,
Oh,
I have the YouTube side open so that I can see like the watch numbers and the live chat for the most part. But I'm paying attention to the stream in StreamYard because we're like 20 seconds behind or something.
yeah, there's a delay on YouTube. I have the chat open, but if I had like a dual monitor,
I
I
don't have a dual
might
monitor.
have.
I just have a big monitor, I guess you could say.
Oh, like one of those 27-inch widescreens.
Like 20 maybe? I don't know. I'll take a picture. Let's see.
I mean, I know, yeah, there are like really wide screens that are basically two screens in one.
There we go. That's a good one. Do Instagram, where are you? There you go. You can see my setup. And all the toys and collectibles behind in front of me.
Oh, okay. It's not huge.
No, it's
Yeah,
not huge, but I never like full screen anything because I don't need to.
right.
I'd be moving my head around more if I had one thing on full screen. I mean, it's like a 20-inch monitor, but
Yeah.
this thing has, been reliable for a long time now. I've had this. I've had 3 different computers in this one monitor.
Yeah, I have a second for my work laptop. I have a second screen a second monitor that they gave me. But since my laptop's a Mac, I guess it's not compatible.
Oh,
So that one, I tried that once,
I
but
don't.
it didn't pick it up.
I'm a PC guy.
Yeah, I mean, I find maybe it's different now, but well, one, I like the fact that Macs are so compatible with each other.
Okay.
Like the phone and the iPad and everything is
See, I don't
very
have that
seamlessly
stuff.
connected. Yeah, I mean, I think it's like, I think if you have all Samsung products, it's similar. But a lot of people who are PC people and Samsung phone users, you know, just don't necessarily have a Samsung computer.
No,
You know,
not at all. My computer is actually compatible with Xbox products. Go figure.
because it's Microsoft probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's what they were trying to do with the Windows phones. Is they were trying to be similar to Apple, where
Everything's compatible.
yeah, but no one, I
Right.
don't know, the Windows phones just sucked, so no one ended up getting them. And then I think
It's
I
a
want to say maybe if you have one of the Google phones, the Google Pixels,
my roommate has one of those.
like yeah, it's like seamless to Chromebook,
Hmm.
yeah, but I'm not sure. I know the one thing that's supposed to be really good about the Google phones is that,
The camera.
well, and it works on its own network, so
Okay.
it picks up whichever the best cell signal is in your area.
Gotcha.
It's not just like Verizon,
Interesting.
because so if like because Verizon I think has the strongest signal,
Right.
but if you get out into the country, it might be Sprint.
Right.
So
Okay.
your Google phone will change between whatever signal's best.
Huh. Interesting.
So, but it's not available in a lot of places. That's why, like, it's not
Right.
as big as it could be.
Huh. I'd
So,
be I'd be kind of mad if I was a service that another service was, leeching off my network.
well, I'm sure they have. I'm sure they made some kind of deal.
But that's probably why it's not available everywhere.
Yeah, I don't know why. Maybe who knows? You know, it's probably like a justification thing. Like yeah, because if they have to pay Sprint and T-Mobile and those guys to piggyback off their networks, they probably don't want to roll out a nationwide thing before they know that people are going to buy the phones. But, if you're only available in California, then it's going to take a long time for people to get word out that the phone's amazing.
Right.
So,
Is it only available in California?
I'm not sure. I think that's where it started. I think you can buy
Well, that makes
Google
sense.
phones.
Google is in California.
Well, I think Google. I think you can buy Google phones. It's just you can't. The service isn't available everywhere.
Gotcha.
the Google service. So, people still buy Google Pixels because they,
They can use it on their network still.
yeah.
Makes
But
sense.
to me, the whole reason would be to have that where you're not tied to one network. That would be the reason I would get it. Not, not to get rid of the phone I have. So I don't know. But yeah, so what are you planning for this week? Anything?
I have a couple videos. So actually, I have a Lego Star Wars Advent Calendar video dropping every day up until Christmas. I'm up to date. Today's day 5. Will be dropping later this afternoon. And then I have a couple other random videos I'll be dropping throughout the weeks.
All right, cool. Yeah, I got, actually, I'm not sure. I have, I got, someone sent me some CBD from their company, so I'm gonna be doing like a product review
What is it?
for it. CBD.
Oh, nice.
So
Interesting. A little CBD action.
yeah, so I'm gonna be doing videos on that.
Nice.
It's 3 different strains.
Huh.
So I'm gonna be doing. They suggested doing like 3 different videos.
Okay.
Like different days.
Right, right. To see how
Like not necessarily 3 different videos, but 3 different,
product.
like not not trying all 3 at the same time,
Right, so you can see the effects of each one individually.
or just like the different taste or whatever.
Right. Makes sense.
So I think it's easier just to do 3 different videos,
Boom.
and I also bought a because it's a vape. It's the bud, so it's basically industrial hemp. Like they picked the bud off of the industrial hemp plant,
Interesting.
and so you can. It's for vaping. So I bought a vape that you can basically crush bud in.
Huh.
So I'm reviewing that device also.
Nice. Okay. I
So
dig it.
I'm not sure when that will be out. I have I do have I actually, yeah, I have the Marvel Zombies minis boxes that I opened.
Oh, sweet. Those are cool.
So I'll probably put out that video this week. I have to record the Marvel Amazon box, the end credit scenes, that one.
Okay.
So I'll be doing that.
Yeah, a lot of stuff in the works.
Yeah.
I've been doing things here and there. I just haven't been putting everything out or finishing it. I don't know. My cousin during Thanksgiving, he came down and he ended up, joining one of those like waffle groups or whatever, and he got entered into a free waffle and won. And he's like, "Man, I don't really collect these, so I'm gonna give this to you." And it is the Fugitive Toys black and white Wolverine.
Oh, that's cool.
And
Yeah.
this is like one of the OG ones. What's the year? I don't even think it says the year on here. Yeah, 2000.
Oh,
Yeah, 2011. So
wow.
old pop. It's like $150, and he's like, "Yeah, I don't collect them. Here, you can have it." So that's
That's,
really cool, and it's in really good condition. It came in a hard stack, but
yeah.
he's like, "Yeah, dude, I brought this for you." I was like, "Oh, that's dope." And then like I had a cool little come up at what was it, Box Lunch. They were really nice to me on Black Friday, and I ended up getting something that they had in the back, and they're like, "Oh, do you want this? We can give it to you. Nobody else has asked about it." So I was like, "Sure, I'm down." But it's the Dragon Ball Z Shenron chase for the pop pins. So that was a really cool come up.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I have a couple of things to show off here and there when the time comes. I gotta hit up Funko support about these guys. Get my stickers. Boom, boom, boom. But yeah, I'm gonna head on out. I got some things to take care of. Yeah. Have a fantastic day, everybody.
Yeah, it's been good, and I'm looking forward to, I guess, Strange Adventures wrapping up, and then, well, that's not wrapping up. But which one was it that was on? Oh, no. There was one that was on like 6 of 7. What was that one?
Oh, Deceased?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, that one.
Deceased is 6 or 7. That'll wrap up in January, I believe.
Yeah, it should be. Yeah, 6 just came out, so
I'm looking forward to that one as well. Deceased has been a good series.
yeah, I think I should have it. If not, I just like read them digitally or something.
Right. All right, guys. Take it easy. I'm out of here. Peace.
All right, see ya. Thanks for stopping by, everybody, and yeah, that's it. I got, other than what I said, I got more sports cards that are gonna be open when they come in live on YouTube. And that's really it. I mean, I'm gonna actually start up my podcast again, but it's gonna be more like fun. It used to be politics more, but it's gonna be more like, entertainment based, I guess, from now on. So look out for that, and that'll be live on YouTube. We're gonna do it, so that should be fun. And yeah, that's it. So thanks for stopping by. And if you're watching and you're new and you're at this point, don't forget to subscribe. All right, bye.